YouTubers, Lee John Blackmore here, Super Easy Guitar. This week we're doing As Requested, Sunday Bloody Sunday by U2. This is an acoustic version. Obviously it's played on the electric originally, so it probably can be a little bit more difficult to play on the acoustic, okay? So this is probably a little bit more of an intermediate track, but I'll try and break it down as simple as possible, so have a go anyway, alright? Okay, so if you listen to the song on the record, it's actually tuned down. This is just played in standard tuning, okay? So first of all, we're going to base this around a D chord. Okay, instead of playing it the normal way, what we're going to do, we're going to use our first finger to cover the top 3 strings and the 2nd fret. Then we're going to put our second finger on the B string, the 2nd string in the 3rd fret, and we're going to add our 3rd finger on the 3rd string in the 4th fret. So there's our first little bit of the riff. Okay, so I'm just starting from the B string, the 3rd string, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, 2nd. Then we're removing that 3rd finger. We're doing the same picking. And then we're removing the 1st finger and leaving the 2nd on. Let's do that slowly. So on that last one, it goes normal, and you go fast. Let's play it again. There's the little intro. Now we're going to go into the chords. How long must we sing this song? D, E minor. Then you can hear on the record these little harmonics. So what I'm doing there, just over the 7th fret, I'm using the little pad of my finger. I'm resting over the fret, not in between, and I'm just touching the string, and you get that kind of noise. I'm plucking quite hard. Okay, so just the two middle strings, the D and the G, and I'm plucking them and moving my finger away. You can probably hear a little ringing on my G string here. That's because it needs replacing, so don't worry too much about the rattling. Okay, then we got this. There's a few different ways you can play this. It's actually a B minor. So he's kind of playing on the offbeat. So it's like you start with an up strum, you go down, then that's a D, then that's a G. So the rhythm pattern's pretty much the same. Kind of doing this chuck up, down. And then there's this extra, plays D, plays a little A in there. Okay, just a quick. So they're the bar chords, okay? B minor, D major, C major, and alternately you've got that extra A in there. If you listen, you'll hear it on the record. So you could do it down here. probably a bit easier. It doesn't sound quite as cool as a... Okay, but it works just as well, okay? B minor down here, D, G. Let's start off with the B minor, the rhythm's the same. Okay, so if you have trouble with the B minor, just play a B5, like a power chord, right? First finger, second fret, 5th string. Third finger, 4th fret, 4th string. You can put the pinky behind as well, on the G string, 4th string. You should only play the strings you have your fingers on when you play the power chord, okay? So that's just the 3 notes, the A, the D and the G. So it's the 5th, the 4th and the 3rd. Normal D, normal G. Then it goes back to the... There is one thing that I hear the Edge doing in there, and that's this harmonic. Okay? So what that is, I'm playing the D string, the 4th string, over the 7th fret. So it's the 7th fret closest to your body. And I'm just, I don't know if you can see that. I'm not pressing down at all, I'm just resting. If you press down, you get this horrible tone. And I'm just using the pad of my finger. I'm no longer using the tip. Okay, obviously he's playing it on an electric guitar, so when these harmonics are amplified, they sound a lot better, but you can add them in. So that's on the D string 7, on the G string 7. Then he goes 7 again on the G, and 5, 5th fret, okay, on the G string. Then he goes 7th fret on the B, and then 7th fret back on the G. So it's kind of like 3 little licks, alright? D, G, 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 and then B, G. So that's the little harmonic he's doing, which sounds kind of cool, alright? There is an alternative way to play them with bar chords as well. Instead of doing the D there, you could go... That's just a B minor there, the 7th fret. Looks like an E minor. So if you're unsure how to do it, just play an E minor with your 3rd and 4th finger. Slide it up until it lands in the 9th fret, then bar down in the 7th fret. Okay, now because we changed the root to B, okay, it's still an E minor, but now it becomes a B minor. And slide that up 1, 2, 3 and make it into an E shape, which makes it into a major, so that's now a D. And slide the whole thing down until your finger lands in the 3rd fret and the shape stays the same. It's still an E shape, but now it's a G. So it's really whatever your preference is, guys. There you have it, Sunday Bloody Sunday by U2. Hope you've enjoyed the lesson. Please don't forget to subscribe to my website. Please give me the thumbs up and any comments put in the comments box below. You can find these lessons on Facebook, on Instagram, and I do them weekly, and I also do some tips and tricks lessons during the week. Hope to see you again, guys. Thanks very much for your support.